From the popular, tried and true to unknown hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local the LA Unscripted way from the iconic West Coast Customs in Burbank. Rims, wheels, grills, and doors. If you can dream it, they can make it, and then you can drive it. Welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we are at the iconic West Coast Customs showroom in Burbank. Since 1993, the LA Auto Shop has been customizing one-of-a-kind designs from the hood to the tailpipe. So hit the gas, because we are ready to roll.
My idea started in 2016 because it's hard to find good talent. How do we find talent anymore that want to work with their hands? You know, a lot of stuff is digital. Everybody thinks they can be famous with a YouTube channel.
My crew is on top. We doing big things.
I started the West Coast Customs Academy about 3.5 years ago, just with this dream to build an education platform to teach people to work with their hands again. I wanted to do it the way I learned. And I truly believe the students using a truck or a car or whatever it is as their canvas to be able to make these creations and let them do it start to finish, they learn everything.
Ryan, I've heard this car means a lot to you.
It does.
Why?
It's crazy. Well, first, it was my first Academy class that we ever did.
This was the very first one?
This is the first one. They did this in 8 weeks, which is amazing. And the whole purpose of it was my first truck that I owned when I was a kid.
Right.
I was 15, 16 years old, and I built it in my driveway.
My crew is on top. Nothing can stop us.
Here at West Coast Academy, I am the lead instructor. And my job is basically staying on top of the whole entire thing from start to finish. We have different instructors from the upholstery, mechanics, paintwork, etc. So my job is to stay on top of all that and make sure we get the project done on time.
Los Angeles County Justice Care and Opportunities Department, also known as JCOD, is Los Angeles County's newest department, and we focus on prevention, diversion, and reentry services for the 18 and adult population to keep folks out of the justice system. We're trying to keep people from going down the wrong path. We want to make sure that they have opportunities to earn a living wage, to be successful, fulfilling their purpose, and feeling proud about their day-to-day activities. And West Coast Customs is one of those programs that we partner with. So we're bringing folks here, and we are putting them through a program where they're going through 12 weeks of learning the training of West Coast Customs. We are giving them stipends, we're giving them case management, we're giving them wraparound services to help them be successful so that they can go and have a high earning career after the program is complete.
I had just gotten out of jail. I was working as a highway maintenance for CEO, and then I heard about this program and this training. You learn various things every single day and different ways to do them.
Cars has always been my passion since I was a little kid. My first word was car, actually. I always loved cars, so I'll say I'm doing way better from where I was 6 months ago, and I'm really doing what I love, my passion.
These individuals have to come. They need this job. The passion is there, and as long as, I always say it, as long as they have the passion, we can teach them anything.
Thank you so much to JCOD, thank you to Ryan, thank you to the whole West Coast Customs team, and thank you to everybody that's been believing in me.
It gives you that sense of purpose again. And it's amazing to be able to help people and build some amazing vehicles at the same time. I mean, I feel like I'm in the best part of my life now.
We're really revving up now, so try something new and know this one is LA approved. What do you get when you mix dessert with hip hop? The dopest cinnamon rolls in Los Angeles, and it's all about the cinnamon, baby. All about the cinnamon, baby.
Yeah, it's on tonight.
All About the Cinnamon is a family-owned hip-hop cinnamon roll company, the first of its kind.
Heaven help me.
We always thought it was funny because it's this very sweet, beautiful, pretty cinnamon roll mixed with these gangster,
hardcore
rappers, you know what I mean?
The Big Papa is obviously...
Yeah, your classic.
Yeah, your
go-to.
classic.
Yep, if you just want a really good bun with cream cheese icing.
We thought of Ice Cube. We thought that maybe Ice Cube kind of, he's like classic. Like the Oreo is such a staple, and it's a classic thing. We're both from Philadelphia. We both grew up in music. So we think about the artists that we enjoyed listening to when we were in high school and going through college. And then we try to figure out what flavor would embody that artist.
Nipsey's Bun, the marathon, is a blueberry compote pie crust lemon zest, and then Kendrick is a Apple Jacks. We crumble, we bake it with like butter and extra cinnamon, and then we top it, with more Apple Jacks, which is his favorite cereal.
Oh my gosh, and you have a bonito on here.
We do.
Tell me about that one.
So that's like a coquito bun. So we do like a tres leches with a little bit of rum and a little bit of coconut cream, and then we do a toasted coconut vanilla cream cheese frosting on top.
One of the best things about the cinnamon is this mural. Tell me about this. Oh my God, I love Tupac. Okay.
So we had a street artist, his name's Phil Baroque. He had the idea of making it kind of like Candyland, right? It's like Technicolor meets graffiti art, like everything pops, it's just shading is perfect. We even have there's a certain number of cinnamon buns in the entire mural.
All right, so we saw what's on the menu. Now we're gonna go make some. So I have some lyrics for you.
Yeah.
Cotton candy, sweet as gold. Let me see you cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. Do it, cinnamon roll. Quiz question, what would you put on the Marshall Mathers to lose yourself? If you said M&M's, you're right.
Kelly Rowland is probably the nicest ever. She comes in a lot. She's gluten-free, which we have like a really good gluten-free bun for everyone who can't eat wheat that we bake solely in like a celiac facility that we have separately from our stores so that everybody is safe and can enjoy them.
Okay, Nostalgia City, we're gonna do the Missy Elliott. Tell me how we do it.
So you have your classic bun,
okay,
lots of icing.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go in with your strawberry shortcake crumble.
Okay.
Then you're gonna go in with fresh strawberry right on top.
Okay, fresh strawberry. Is it worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down and I'm gonna reverse it. It's gonna make me get my freak on. I mean, it's so sweet and so drippy and gooey and yummy. Mic drop. Okay, let's shift gears and see what Jasmine Simpkins is giving the green light to.
I hope that this installation inspires young people to continue to do their art and be inspired by everyday life. Hey, LA Unscripted. I'm Ashley Walker, photographer, designer, multi-hyphenate creative, and this is my exhibit for Threads of Los Angeles here at the LA Public Library. The exhibit Threads of Los Angeles started at the Central Library in downtown LA, and we premiered that in December 7th, 2025. I did 6 pieces in total. There's Paul R. Williams, there's the 92 Riots, there is Jazz at Central Avenue, there is Farming Justice, there's also the Zoot Suit Riots. When you first walk into the Pico Union Library here, you'll see a mannequin wearing a Raiders varsity jacket that is embellished with patchwork and illustrations that really tell the story of the 1992 riots. The photographs that are screen printed on the Dickies that the mannequin is wearing came from the library's archive, and these are official photographs from the riots at that time. I think I've gotten really great responses and feedback from the community about what it's like to see pieces that represent them in the library and their communities. I'm a native of Leimert Park. I grew up in Leimert Park, went to Windsor Hills Elementary School.
You said your grandfather had a cleaner, so it seems like fashion and clothing was a part of your life, you know, from a kid.
It was called Jimmy's Cleaners. It was on Martin Luther King Boulevard, and I worked with him in the cleaners. I was there during the riots when things were really going down, and I was there like 8 years old, but feeling like I was helping protect it. This is his Raiders jacket that I used for this installation, and so I wanted to be able to use aspects of my heritage to express my fashion. I would describe my work as wearable art because it's usually handmade, and there's a care to it that is the same type of care that I would put into something on canvas. I have a clothing brand called Leimert Park Threads, and so I was able to express my clothing brand through this project. The Leimert Park Threads is a streetwear brand that features graphic t-shirts, hoodies, dad caps, things like that, that represent the neighborhood of Leimert Park, while also representing aspects of the African diaspora. Fashion helped me to stay out of trouble because it really separated me from anyone else who didn't care about fashion. That was what I cared about: fashion, art, music.
What does it feel like for you to be a Los Angeles native and have your work featured in libraries across Los Angeles?
It feels great. I think that my work is always about Leimert Park, and I want to represent my community anywhere and everywhere I can.
And this is cool. Did you know West Coast Customs actually designed a roller coaster for Six Flags? All right, keep those seatbelts fastened because we have more must-tries. LA Unscripted is back before you can parallel park. I mean, changing the game since 1993, West Coast Customs still clutch when it comes to redefining automotive dreams. Welcome to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and there is really no limit to what these guys can do.
We get cars that are donated. With the class, what we do is I don't even know what the car is until the day of. So what the students see is what I see that same day. Once we see it, our minds start to work, and then we go to the classroom and we start putting our minds to work on how we're going to create another West Coast Customs original.
Okay, how about a little joke? What is my favorite way to move? Ha! Break dancing? Okay, I think they want me to steer clear of jokes in the future, but you'll want to head directly to this next spot after the show, of course. Okay, I totally achieved cool mom status with my teenage son Cole because I brought him to World of Racing, one of the largest full motion sim centers in the entire US. Come on.
Yeah, I think the common misconception is that this is an arcade. It's definitely not. It's very realistic from everything you feel. From the motion telling you exactly what the car is doing on track, to what you're feeling in the wheel.
Can I get to this podium?
Oh, we'll make it happen.
Seriously?
Yeah. I know your team said they didn't really believe in you, but I believe in you. I think we can do it. This is for everyone. Anyone who wants to be a racer, anyone who wants to try something new, anyone who hasn't been in a race car but wants to experience that, who wants to race with friends, by yourself. On the TVs here, you'll see we actually have the races that are going on here live on the monitors here. So if you're not driving, you can see family or friends currently driving on track. Sim racing is becoming such a thing right now, where Max Verstappen, he swears by it. There's a lot of race teams now that require their drivers to actually start in a simulator before they put them in this very expensive car. These are the Pro Sims. So we have 18 of these in this store. Yeah, and all of them can race each other, even with the other stores. So we have you in a Formula 4 car at Watkins Glen in New York.
Okay. So I'm in New York.
Yeah, you're in New York.
Danica Patrick, eat your heart out.
This is an entire world that makes it available for someone, risk-free training available for someone who's already racing. We have racers who come here and train before they travel and have to race in certain venues and courses. It costs quite a bit of money to race cars. So if you don't want to spend that money quite yet, you don't have the money to spend, you can come train here and it gives you a very, very similar thrill.
This is when you realize how good those racers are, because this is not easy. Driving like a grandma. How fast am I going?
You're already at 132, keep going.
Okay. Push,
140s.
push.
Our stores do private parties. We constantly have corporate events of anywhere from 30 to 80 people. And so we can basically curate the driving experience for you. You can have your own private race series, fast lap competitions, team battles.
Oh no! Oh, it's my first crash. Okay, we have to take another break, but we've got more addresses you'll want to put in your map, so don't go anywhere. There I go, being a backseat driver again. I know better. We'll be right back. Welcome back to LA Unscripted at West Coast Customs. We've kept our motor running, so check out what else is on the LAU hit list. Okay, we're here on Larchmont Boulevard, and we're not here for an attorney. We're definitely not here for a tostado. Oh, yeah, we are here for the DILFs of Larchmont. You have to meet them.
Come in.
Hi.
Hey.
It's the DILFs.
Make no mistake about it, DILFs stands for Dads I'd Like to Friend. And the DILFs of Larchmont are DILFs who live in Larchmont or Larchmont adjacent.
Excited and I'm feeling unwell. The DILFs of Larchmont, baby.
Why did we feel the need to create DILFs?
So when our wives gave birth, they immediately had all sorts of groups. They had Mommy and Me. The dads had nothing.
Yeah, there's DILF Cola and DILF Steaks.
Yeah, merchandise.
Merchandise.
So we were like, dads need something for themselves. And the key to adult friendship is closeness, consistency, and something with a low barrier to a yes. And that's what we're all about.
Congrats on being admitted into the DILFs
This
of
is
Larchmont.
clearly an elite society that hands out hats in a bucket.
A couple months ago, Matt came up with the idea of dropping a DILFs of Larchmont hat at Conan's podcast studio. Conan is a father. We think he's a DILF, a dad I'd like to friend. And he's a Larchmont local. He works in Larchmont. And he accepted our invite into the DILFs of Larchmont. He's now DILF number 21. Number 47, what up?
What up?
Yep.
So this whole thing started out as an inside joke. We were just like, how can we have a little more fun?
And because of that, we started a comedy show 3 years ago to get people hanging out in real life again. It's a charity show. All the money goes to Hilarity for Charity, which is Seth and Lauren Rogen's charity. And we get people together.
Through some of these mantras. Okay, so mantras: protect and provide.
Pretty self-explanatory. We're the dads of the neighborhood.
We have 20 members in our WhatsApp. We just started a monthly meetup, and we're growing. Bolo ties are very in right now, maybe a DILF bolo.
Our wives are extremely supportive of this, and all of the moms in the neighborhood are really supportive of this. But the great thing is that the DILFs meetups allow us to come back home as better husbands and better fathers.
What are the chances I could get one of these hats? Because I'm not a dad, but I'm a Dana I'd like to friend.
Dan, sidebar?
Yeah.
Do you want to let her in?
I think she's got to earn it.
Okay, how?
Dad jokes.
Dad
jokes.
Dad jokes.
Dad
That's
jokes.
Dad
I like.
jokes.
Okay.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno in your business. What do you call a dinosaur with a great vocabulary? A thesaurus.
The commitment is world class.
What is a clown's favorite city? Hong Kong. He's got the hat! He's got the hat! What number are you?
31.
You're 31?
As part of your first task as a DILF of Larchmont, we want you to help hand out gift bags to local restaurants.
DILFs of Larchmont, we'd like to present you with a gift bag.
Called shims.
There's a shim in there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The DILFs of Larchmont, baby. The DILFs of...
We've spent so much time here at West Coast Customs, they made me part of the crew. And you know, they say life in the fast lane is more fun, but we say life in the LAU lane is number one.
Hey LA Unscripted, I am Keita Maggette and we are at Team Bully Buster Self-Defense in Studio City. The inspiration behind Team Bully Buster Self-Defense was honestly, I just wanted to have a space where people could learn how to protect themselves in a variety of different arts in a safe, clean, feel-good environment. The things that we specialize in are boxing, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, and wrestling. Those four arts, I feel, make you well-rounded in being able to protect yourself. You don't want them to close the distance, so what you would use is a push kick or a teep. So the way the program works at Team Bully Buster Self-Defense is you can either do a membership, which allows you to have unlimited classes Monday through Friday, and then sparring on Saturdays, or you can do private sessions. We start at age 4, and I think our oldest client is 67. I think learning how to protect yourself is crucial for everybody, but especially women, because women are the target.
How often do you, I mean, how many times do you guys go over the moves? Like
100.
Really?
1,000, a million.
So that it's just like in you.
You don't stop putting on your seatbelt after 2 weeks of driving. You put it on every day. Train so that every day you know what to do. I decided to name Team Bully Buster Self-Defense Team Bully Buster because the character that I play on WoW Superheroes is Kita Rush the Bully Buster. So my bullying situation started with my freshman year in high school, literally the first day of school. And it started with just name calling, light skin, little pretty bee, whatever. And then it started to get rougher and pushing and shoving. And then it started like they were tagging on the tables. And then it got really scary. They broke my jaw, my shoulder blade, 4 of my ribs. My pancreas and liver didn't work for a lot of years. I was on enzymes for 15 years to digest my food, and it ruined my life. Going through getting bullied and beat up and overcoming it and finding my power and getting to the girl that I am today taught me how resilient I am.
We were fueled by fun finds and good times, but sadly, our ride has come to an end. Thank you so much to West Coast Customs for letting us go off script. We'll see you next time. I'm cruising on out of here. Mwah!